Alright, and we're back with more space engineers. So today I was thinking about building a couple of ships. Well, actually just one ship, and that would be a scout ship. It'd basically just be a lightweight ship that I can send to asteroids and see if there's anything valuable in them that I might want, and then bring it back. And it'll be really really light, and it'll be really convenient to drive around. But for that, I need to get these things called thruster components, and they require an ore that we don't have yet. So they require platinum, and I don't have platinum. So we got to take the ship out and go see if we can find some. So I'm going to go off and do that real quick. I'm going to go look around and see if I can find any platinum. And I will cut back if I find some. Okay, so we found some platinum. That is really nice. So I don't think I have enough materials on board to build another beacon. So I'm just going to mine some up and I guess I'm gonna just try to remember the path I took. I basically kind of just went from base out to that one, and then to this one, and then to this one. So I guess I'll just try to follow that. But I'm gonna mine some of this platinum and head back to base. Alright, so I mined up a good amount of the platinum. Our ship's pretty full, so I'm gonna head back to base. And I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll just write down uh, the path that I took and hope that I can figure out what I'm talking about later. Um, I guess we'll just see what happens when I get back to base. We'll see what I feel like doing. I might just, because it's kind of a straight path. I mean, it doesn't, it's not too far away. I might be able to just fly out here and just recognize it. So, I'll try and get the materials as quick as possible and just come back here. Okay, so we're coming up on the base. It's going to take a bit of effort, but I'm going to try and dock the ship carefully. Alright, so we're docked. Let me just get all the platinum off of the ship real quick and move it into the base so it can get processed. Alright, so I'm just having the base make a couple of thruster components, but it's going to take a while because the platinum takes a while to process and the thruster components are kind of slow at making it. But what I want to do in the meantime is sort of improve the base, build out like a bigger platform, make more room for stuff. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll start working on that. All right, so I improved the base. By improved the base, I of course mean I just built a big old platform and made it so I have more room to put stuff, and I kind of just made it a big old rectangle, uh, kind of all around the base. I also improved my tools. I now have level 3 tools, which is the highest tier I can get. And I also moved the oxygen tanks up so I could build around in case I want to like build a little wall up or something. Maybe I want to make this like a little enclosed space with oxygen and vents and stuff. But I might do that later. Uh, right now I think, what do I want to do? Hang on, let me see. Okay, so I moved the ship and the little docking port over to this side of the base because I wanted to kind of. I think I do want to build a little wall and like enclose the base to make it pressurized, and so I can like walk around in there without my helmet on and just kind of have an area. Uh, so I needed to move where the ship parked, and I think I'm gonna make over here basically kind of like a hangar for the ship to sit in. So maybe I'll probably have to move it out a little bit further because that's kind of close, but it should be fine. I could always just turn the ship as well so it's at a different angle. But right now, I think I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna build like two more of these, and I'm gonna place it kind of up right here on the floor. I don't really know why. It's just because I want to. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right. So I built two more of the little auto building things. So now they should be able to build stuff a little bit faster. And now I guess now I could start working on that ship that I wanted to build. So let me get the stuff I need for that. Okay, so I've built what is essentially a little wall kind of around the whole base. And this wall is basically as tall as it needs to be for me to build a little ceiling over everything to enclose it. But for that, I have to tear everything down. So I need to basically make it so the refineries are kind of all on ground level and not stacked on top of each other. And same with this hydrogen tank, I need it also on the ground. Which I think there's probably enough room in here for that, but it's going to be kind of cramped. Obviously, I'll expand it out further, and I'll make more rooms and stuff. But for now, I basically just need to tear down the refineries and the assemblers and then the hydrogen tank and move them. So I think for that, actually, maybe I do want to build those separate rooms. Hang on, let me build out a little platform here. Okay, so I basically have the refineries kind of set here. It's trying to build them, but it doesn't have the resources, and that's because I have to break these down, and it'll build them over there. So I'm going to grind these down real quick, and there will be a lot of resources kind of overflowing, so I need to start dumping them into the base. And then once that's done, that'll be the refineries kind of out of the way. Alright, so all we're going to do now is just basically grind these down, and the little auto build things will pick up the resources that are being dropped. And then it'll start auto building the stuff over there with the resources it gets from this. And yeah, once I'm done doing this, oh yeah, actually, I need to build the speed module back on this. There we go. Yeah, because I had the refinery originally sharing and like splitting between it with the speed modules, but that should be good now. And now for the fun part, I gotta grind the refineries down, and they're filled with raw ore, so that'll probably spill out and take a little while to pick up. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Everything got picked up real nice and good, and now it is building the refineries over here. I'll just help it along so it goes a little faster. Alright, there we go. The refineries are placed over here, and now what I wanted to do is move the assemblers over here, but I don't know if I have enough room for that. I'd probably have to maybe expand it back a little bit further. Or maybe I could just expand it out. I haven't decided. I'll probably do that next time, though, because I think I'm going to end it here.